All right, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I just want to give a breakdown of a trade that I want to take, or that I've already set my limits, and I also gave the trade to my VIP subscribers as well. And I just want to explain the concept behind the reason why I'm entering the trade, and also explain what structure is with respect to valid pullback. Okay. But let me just quickly explain one very simple thing. All right, so let me quickly explain one very simple analogy of valid pullback. All right, you know, one problem people used to have, right, is knowing exactly when an impulse is done, or an impulsive leg is done and wants to retrace, or when a retracement leg, right, is done and want to move with the next impulse. Let's say, for example, you know, everybody understands the basic that market structure, price forms higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and so on, right? So people already know that with respect to the law of demand and supply, right? Once price takes an external liquidity, right, they will be expecting sell for price come and grab the internal liquidity. But the problem is, how do you know when this impulsive leg is done forming, right? How do you know when this impulsive leg is done forming? And of course, when price start retracing, how do you know when this retracement leg is done forming? Okay, so it's one thing, is something that I quickly want to share with you, right? This is going to be as quick as possible, but I'm going to release another video that is very, very comprehensive, and I will use up to 40 minutes to an hour to explain properly the concept so that you can actually catch trade at ease. Okay, if price is actually in an uptrend, how to know if the impulsive leg is complete, right, is if the last significant low, right, is taken out. Let me give you an example. Okay, this is also very much related to time frame correlation, right? So let's say maybe we have an impulsive leg, right? And in this impulsive leg, of course, in the corresponding lower time frame, price will move in impulse correction, impulse correction. So let's say price goes like this: impulse correction, impulse correction. So as price keeps doing higher highs and higher lows, it simply means that that impulsive leg is not done. But immediately we have something like this. Once price takes out this low, for example, price takes out this low, it simply means that this impulsive leg is now complete. This is now one leg, such that what is happening here is retracement, right? So as long as price keeps, once you have highlighted your structural highs and structural lows, price will continue moving in that trend, except when the last significant low is now taken out, right? That is when we now know that, oh, that leg is complete, right? So whatever we'll be having then is retracement. Now, when the retracement start occurring, right, how do you know if the retracement has ended? Because some people sometimes don't know if maybe this is an inducement before this zone, or if this is an inducement before this zone, or where we price continue to buy from. How you want to know how price continue to buy from, where price continue to buy from, is the way you knew where the sell ended. All right, so as price is tracing downward, right, in a corresponding lower time frame, price is going to be trending down. All right, it's going to be trending down, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So as price keeps doing like this, we don't know where price wants to reverse, even though we might have highlighted some zones. Do you get what I'm saying? But immediately the last significant high, right, is taken out. For example, let's say we have this. Once the last significant high is taken out, it simply means that this retracement leg, let me put this another color. This retracement leg, let me put it blue. Sorry, let me put this retracement leg blue. So the moment the last significant high is taken out, it simply means that this leg is complete. The leg can be complete immediately price takes out this low, or it can still continue going down until maybe probably this zone or anywhere. But once the last significant high is now taken out, that simply means that this leg is now complete. Right? So now this is now like a retracement into maybe discount of this zone for us to now sell. Right? Now you are still going to check when this leg will be complete. So, and how will you know when to be complete? When this last significant low is taken out. So this leg, we also have something like impulse correction going to the premium of this level, something like this: impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So maybe price maybe encounters any supply or whatsoever. Once price now takes out this low, the last significant low, it simply means that this leg is now complete. It simply means that this leg is now complete, right? So this will now help us to now fine-tune our entry for us to now enter. And if you keep going down to much lower time zone as possible, to seconds, to milliseconds, microseconds, you will always notice that you will see when a pullback has ended or when an impulse has ended. All right. So let me just show you quickly the trade that that I took and the analogy behind it. All right. So okay, the first zone has activated, right? And I can check my phone right now. My limit just got activated. But let me just show you something, all right? From the higher time frame, right? Price for my 2 hours or my 1 hour, price has actually been bearish, right? Price has been bearish, and of course, I just want to sell towards a certain demand. Price is close to the demand, but it has not gotten to the demand yet. So I'm still bearish towards that demand, all right? So we can see what price did here. All right, price took out like an external liquidity here, all right? So whatever buy price is buying after this external liquidity is just a pullback, and we want to watch and know when the pullback has ended for us to continue the sell. All right, for us to continue the sell. Okay, so immediately price took out external liquidity. What we expect to be forming is higher highs and higher lows until we notice when the pullback has ended. All right, so look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. Let me just highlight the structural highs and structural lows. Don't worry, the trade is active. I'm so very sure that it will give us profit, right? So when price took out external liquidity, let's start from this low. This is low. Let me make this range. So this is low. This is high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. This is higher high. If you check it, you discover that price took out this zone here. So this is higher high, right? And of course, they are all reacting to a certain base here. They're reacting to a certain base here, right? Which is not just a criteria, you just want to sell. Okay. So now let's now look what happened. After price took out this, after price traded above this, right? And price now formed a new low. So this is a break of structure. All right. So that simply means that we have a break of structure. So that's immediately price broke below this last significant low. It simply means that this leg is now complete. This leg is now complete. Let me make it orange, the orange color. So immediately price broke below the last significant low. Let me delete this. So immediately price broke below the last significant low. It simply means that this leg is now complete. That is, the retracement that is occurring is now complete, right? So you don't need to just be highlighting any. It's fine. You can highlight your supply and demand, supply and demand, supply and demand, but you should be able to tell when the impulse has ended or when the retracement has ended. All right. Because some people will see this as, oh, inducement and price started buying. Everything is just structure. So when price took out this low and broke this structure, we are now sure to move to the downside. Now, let's now check this immediate trend and see where this leg will complete. All right. So this is where price started. High. Let me make this a red color. High. Low. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. So how to know when this leg will be complete? Since we have broken structure to the downside, so it is sure that we are selling. So how to know when this leg is complete is if the last significant high is taken out. And where is the last significant high? This point here. The last significant high is what? Is this point here, right? Which is why I marked as my inducement. If price does not go above this guy, I am not selling. I am not selling. So I now want to now spot out for zone that is above this guy, because what to make price to take this last significant high, it simply means that this leg is done, right? This leg is done, and price will not have to obey what the higher time frame is saying, that is want to sell, right? So I cannot sell anywhere here, anywhere around all these areas, not until price takes out the last significant high for me to know that this is done. So I can now start spotting out for zones above this high, because of course, If you take your Fibonacci from your swing high to your swing low, right, you will discover that they are already they already fell at premium, right? Of course, you want to sell at premium, okay? So I now want to spot out for zones above that high. If price doesn't go above this high, I cannot sell. Read my lips, I cannot sell. So I just need to spot out for zones. So this is what people now call inducement. It is just pure structure and understanding valid pullback and valid impulse. So that is why I set my limit at this base just above here. All right, let me go to a more lower time frame so you see what I'm talking about. If I go to 3 minutes, so this is the high here. Right, our first zone has been activated. All right, so this is the high here. We are currently in profits. So you can see this base above this high. So this is now what people now call inducement, IDM. Of course, sometimes the IDM might play out and the IDM might not play out. But if you understand structure, your IDM will surely play out. All right. So this is my first zone, right? And of course, price can sell anywhere above here, right? Which is the premium. Okay, so I don't want to just miss out because I can decide to want to take the extreme, right? But it's not only the extreme that is valid here. Price also built liquidity before this area. So I decided to take my limit here. And my stop loss for this is midpoint into the second zone, right? Just in case price activates this and probably wants to go and activate this, right? So if price maybe snipes the beginning of this other block, it simply means that this trade and this trade will be in profit, okay? So we'll have our normal 3-hour here and 4-hour here, because this trade is 3-hour, this is 4-hour, okay? But if price activates this zone alone and gets to our final target, we'll get 3 out from this trade. This 1:3, this 1:4, right? So price just sniped this area now and we are all in profit. And I'm expecting price to, of course, our first take profit now definitely is this point that structure was broken, right? But then since higher time frame is saying that we are bearish, right? I want this trade to get to final targets of about 36 pips, and our stop loss is just 12 pips. So the risk to reward is 3. All right, so we are currently in profits. When we have it take profits, right, I will come back to show you this video and of course my entries. All right, but you can actually see one of my entries on the screen right now, right, because I'm taking screenshots. All right, so guys, trading is not difficult, okay? And once you have understanding, you know what you are doing. Please ensure that you watch this video over and over again to understand this. And I'm still going to release a comprehensive video to explain this because this is everything you need in trading. Thank you very much. I remain Mr. Peak. I love you so very much. So guys, this is just a quick update, right? So just a few minutes later, our TP1 has been hit. I told you that this is actually the first TP1 because this was the low that broke the structure. So of course, price now needs to form lower highs and lower lows. So our TP1 has been hit, which gave us 2R. All right, so we are still waiting for TP2 to be hit. Okay, but at least we've secured some very good profits. 1:2. So we're waiting for this guy to be hit, and we are currently approaching New York. Okay, so we're expecting New York volume. All right, and that is my entry there on the screen, right? My entry there on the screen, and that is the update on the VIP group, making them know that TP1 has been hit, which is 2R, and we're on our way to TP2, right? So we've secured some good profits with just simple and basic analysis. So guys, this is the update of the trade. It has hit final TP, all right? Final TP of 3R. So it did exactly what I said it would do. And I made the video before it happened, right? When it was happening and after it happened, all right? So you can see my entry there on the screen, okay? It hits final TP, updated on the VIP signal channel, right? And this is how simple trading can be once you understand structure, valid impulse, and valid pullback. That is a summary of everything, right? That is a summary of everything. Proper time frame correlation is a key to knowing where price is going, where price has stopped, where price is reversing, and where price is using as POI. All right. So, and mentorship registration is currently on. All right. Ensure you subscribe to my mentorship to get more value and knowledge so that you can actually trade at ease. All right. So, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also share this video, comment on this video, and ensure you get value for yourself. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Bye-bye.